And kumusta na kayo, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Finals week here for Philippines Nationals Mania. So we are here for the Grand Finals of the 4-key Osu Mania match here. Representing from the winner's side, we have Vulpsi taking on Forken. For Forken's case, Forken won via default against the Mystery L. I am not Filipino, Pork is great. Joined by me is the one and only one of the hosts for Philippines Nationals Mania. Hello, Skulls! How you doing?
Hello there! Pork is great. It's super nice to have you in here. And whoa, what a way to start this with the warm-up. Named AU Nautsa 1.1. This one was featured in the MWC Grand Finals for last year. I cannot wait to see how this one goes.
Oh my, that's going to be interesting considering that we are going to begin things off with a MWC map as a warm-up. But all we need to know is that we are here for a show. We are here for perhaps witnessing to see not only for these 4 key players, but also the 7 key players that are coming up after this one. Vulpsi and Forken, 2 of the most exciting Pinoy players to watch out for, especially in the 4 key department. It's going to be interesting to see how this match will go.
I am also very interested. I'm really interested to see who's gonna win between these two.
Yes, that's right. So we are just waiting for the match to get set up. Ari, I believe, is our referee for this 4-key Grand Finals. Artcat is the streamer, one of the other hosts for the Philippines Nationals Mania.
And I'm so hyped to see how this one goes.
Yep, so players are talking in Tagalog, but while we do wait, I will go over through each player's history throughout this tournament. So for Vulpsi's case, as the player representing for the winning side, Vulpsi is the number 1 seed in the 4-key tournament. Vulpsi's journey began with a 5-0 sweep against Lordy, and then he won against Unitori by win by default before winning 7-0 against Puddles in the winners semifinals, and then in the winners finals he defeated the Mystery L 7-2, and now Vulpsi is here for the winner's side. But you may be wondering, how did Forken got here as the 6th seed for the brackets? Forken defeated Beta Robot by a score of 5-2 in the round of 16, and then in the winners quarterfinals shockingly lost against the number 3 seed Apollo by a score of 6-5 via tiebreaker. So then after Forken lost in the winners quarterfinals, Forken went on a huge run afterwards, defeating Couple Dre 7-0, Nathan on Mania 7-1, and then the losers finals, Forken defeated Puddles by a sweep of 7-0, and then Forken defeated Silicosis 7-1. And for the losers grand finals, Forken won by default because the Mystery L couldn't show up due to unforeseen circumstances. And so now, here we are, 2 players left standing, but no matter what happens, the Mystery L will take 3rd place in the podium, but we will see who will complete the podium.
What is happening? What is going on in the client? I think it's time to press the panic button now.
Press the panic button.
There we go, there we go. Oh my goodness. Alright, there we go. You can finally get started.
As we see here, it does look like Vulpsi is struggling, but what? 4K, what in the world are you doing?
Vulpsi hasn't warmed up yet, so I'm not surprised that he's struggling, though it's alright.
I can see that. I mean, this is the grand final, so maybe with Vulpsi's warm-up, he should feel comfortable with, especially with the map pool that we have for the grand finals here for these two players. And so, as we get near to the end of Forken's warm-up, could I mention that Forken is holding a 99.43% accuracy on this map?
Yeah, that is really good. Vulpsi's 91 is not bad considering that this is literally the first map that Vulpsi is going to be playing. So it's alright, I mean it's warm-up, doesn't really matter. Okay, this is a really good score by Forken. 966 is definitely no joke. Oh, 967 rather. But we'll see what the act was. Alright, 628 and 6 misses. That's really good.
Yep. That is really good for Forken right now, but we will now get into Vulpsi's warm-up now.
Yep, we'll have to see.
And it's going to be, oh, okay. Oh, a K-pop song, and I am a huge sucker for K-pop, me being Korean. Fancy by Twice. This is, of course, a 3-minute 27-second map. So this is going to be interesting. Maybe I will download the map after I sleep.
Well, here's the thing though. I'm not sure what kind of map is, but I'm expecting a difficult one.
I am going to guess it's probably going to be some sort of LED. I could be 100% wrong because whenever I search up like K-pop songs, it's most of the high difficulty star rating is basically LED, at least from what I could find at least. And with that in mind, I am 100% wrong. It's a Jack map. Or it's a rice map, pretty much. It starts off with Jack. Alrighty, as we are seeing it's a K-pop chord Jack, according to Arcat and DS stream chat. But oh my goodness, 39 people are here watching this this match. This is pretty interesting to see. As we get into this first big part here. Yeah, I think Jax is probably a good way for Vulpsi to warm up. But as we see in the warm-ups, both players are holding at least 99.9% accuracies. This is really impressive. And yeah, and if you guys are still here, please don't forget that coming up after this match will be the 7-key grand finals match. This is going to be Barry taking on Kura in the 7-key grand finals, which is going to be interesting. So as we see, Vulpsi doing pretty well right now. Forken is also doing very well. I mean, this is Vulpsi's warm-up, so of course it really doesn't cater into Forken, even though Forken is doing very well right now. And we can see like the both players with somewhat different scroll speeds. Vulpsi with the slightly higher scroll speed than Forkens. So
This issue. I apologize for the sudden silence from my end because let's just say my computer got unplugged somehow.
oh, ripperoni.
Don't worry, my computer is fine and it's still working, so that's the only thing that counts.
Nice. So we are almost near the end of this warm-up. Oh, I cannot wait to see the strategies that these players will probably have in mind, but of course it will all start with the roles. And that is going to be it.
That's a really good score by Vulpsi, by the way. 1x200 and 1x100.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that 200 and 100 on this Court Jack map.
You already know that Vulpsi is gonna protect the Kojak pick straight up.
Well, that's true. But with that in mind, now we shall get into the roles now. We are still. Hopefully, the IRC chat can show up soon. There we go. And it looks like Vulpsi will win the rolls by the score of 55 to 25. So this means Vulpsi has the opportunity to go with the first pick or first ban.
Alright, so we'll see. For bans, I'm expecting Vulpsi to ban Dance Number. Or something like Celestial Slinger, maybe, because Celestial Slinger is density based. But again, I do think it's either Rip or Dance Number. That's definitely the ban to make for Vulpsi. Cycles. Oh! Alright.
So Cycles will be the protect coming from Vulpsi.
So Forken is going to protect. Okay, I'll predict Dance Number is gonna be Forken's protect. Either Dance Number or Rip. Those are the two options that I think Forken should consider.
So we are still waiting for
Yeah, exactly.
Noble.
I have a question though. To all of the viewers, what do you call a K-pop song that's based on a Filipino dish? You know what? You call it fancy.
That's okay. Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
And then okay, so did Fortune already decide on what? Oh yeah, Fortune's going with LN4.
Okay, Fortune's probably banning. It's either the SV or RSV or probably maybe Lumpiang Shanghai or Believe It. The reason why I think Believe It kind of makes sense because it's on the easier end, and Vulpsi, in my opinion, has the advantage of that. Oh, World's End is gonna be the ban. All right.
Oh, Rise 5 is going to be banned. And now it is Vulpsi's turn to make his ban.
Yeah, I do think Celestial Stinger. Yeah, exactly. That's a good ban. That's a really good ban. Very good ban.
So unfortunately, we will not see World's End or Celestial Stinger be played in competition at all for this grand finals. So now with this in mind, we are going to go into the picks right now. It is Vulpsi's up to make his first choice as to what map he wants to play first. As you guys see here, we have 6 rice maps available, 3 LM maps, and we have both hybrids and both SVs available for these guys to play.
Alright, so Vulpsi's gonna take a risk. SV1, alright.
Oh, okay. Now, this is going to be interesting. SV1 is going to be picked. This map is made by yours truly, Celestica Else.
That wasn't made by me. I just uploaded it.
Oh, you upload. Oh, you know,
I don't make maps. I do not make maps. Sorry.
You know, it always throw me off whenever I see map made by this person. I was like, oh, it's made by that person, you know. But then they'll tell me. Don't tell me, oh, I actually didn't make that map. It's actually a re-upload. And I was just like, wait, what? Are you bamboozled?
Yes, you are bamboozled.
This is something that I will probably never learn from this mistake, because this happened to me way too many times. But it's okay.
Alright, we'll see how this one goes.
Alrighty, so now here we go with SV1. This is a 4-minute 3-second map made by Nova Secretary. This has the OD of 8, BPM of 174. Here we go. Oh, Vulpsi with early break to begin things off. But Forcan's accuracy is not off to a great start, however.
Doesn't really matter. As long as the act is better by a huge margin, that's the only thing that matters. Yes, the combo advantage goes to Forcan, but at the end of the day, if your act is not making the cut, then you will not be having the lead.
Yep. And if this is the way of how we're going to begin things off, this is perhaps going to be the longest 4 minutes that Forcan is gonna have to go through right now.
Oh man, Vulpsi clearly showing who's at the advantage here. This is one of those parts where you might be aware of what the score of your opponent is if you press tab, because you'll have this easy part, no difficult part whatsoever, so you'll be able to kind of, look to the left and say, oh, okay, I can delete it now. That's probably what Vulpsi's thinking.
Yep. As we are getting into near the second half of this map, so far Vulpsi is still building quite a nice lead since the start of this map, and we see these teleports. Another break comes for Forcan, but Forcan's accuracy is improving, however.
Oh man, Vulpsi dropped a little there, but that should not matter anymore.
Yep, and it wouldn't really. But we're seeing multiple breaks coming from both players, or at least from more breaks from Vulpsi's side. Let's see if Vulpsi can maintain that S rank. It is pretty much him versus the map after all. Same goes for Forcan. Forcan trying to get it up to the A rank.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's enough time for that.
Both breaks coming from both players right now. Vulpsi now dropped down to the 94% mark. And, these SVs, they're just insane to watch. I don't know how Vulpsi has managed to hit them.
This is a really difficult SV actually. Not surprised.
And with that, and the map is going to be over. Vulpsi will begin things off with a point against Forcan. It is going to be 1-0 in favor of Vulpsi, but it is now Forcan's turn to make his first pick of this match.
It's true. Let's see what's going to happen.
So let's see who will. Oh, it's going to be Rice 3, strong 280. Rice 3, strong 280, mapper made by Tough Daddy. So, yeah, so strong 280. This is a 2-minute 52-second map with a BPM of 280 with an OD of 8. So this is going to be pretty interesting.
Let's see how this one goes. I am honestly, yeah, this is supposed to be in soft if I remember correctly, grand finals. But unfortunately, something happened in there which we will not delve into right now. But yeah, this wasn't the soft grand finals map here.
Like soft 6 earlier.
Soft 6, yes, soft 6.
That's interesting. So with that, we are getting into the map. Here we go. So here we go with these streams right now. So far it is
oh my god, I
early start.
I thought it was a 50, but like okay, that seemed to be just what do you call this again? Seemed to be just the client. What in the world? These two players just exited that part with really high act.
Yep. This is going to be interesting. Forcan with the higher accuracy advantage right now, but Vulpsi is not too far behind. However, his accuracy is slowly dropping. Not what you want to begin things off.
Oh man, these two players are killing it. What in the world?
Oh my goodness, this is really interesting. Forcan holding a 99.91% right now. Vulpsi 99.80. Yet the score is like still flickering for whatever reason.
What in the world are these two scores? That's insane.
Oh, poor Vulpsi with act drop and
this is the
first break.
But still, holding a 99, this is really impressive. Look at the other, another up at 89. Another drop on Vulpsi's end. That's very unfortunate. Considering that this is soft game finals, what can you do? To end by 4K, but it's not going to be enough.
Forcan right now with the currently the FC right now. This is something that that we're still seeing the Forcan show where Forcan is just really popping off in this tournament. Vulpsi is still doing pretty good with a 99.43% accuracy, but my goodness, Forcan is doing very well.
And so too, like Vulpsi's 99.45, definitely not a joke at all. Forcan just has to hold. There's still room for Vulpsi to take this pick. Let's see what's going to happen. Can Vulpsi hold on? Forcan's 99.87 right now. What in the world? Oh my god, what is going on?
Oh my goodness, Forcan is absolutely insane. Man, what a difference 1 year could make. I would think that Forcan from a year ago would probably have a lot of drops, but this Forcan, we're seeing something different from this guy.
Oh my god, Forcan. What? 995?
Oh my gosh.
How it? First... What? What?
Oh my goodness. That's an impressive score from Forcan. And with that, it is going to be now tied 1-1 right now. Both players are at 1 apiece now. It's best of 11 first to 6 now. It is now Vulpsi's turn to make his next choice to pick, but my goodness.
Gotta say though, like, how do you lose with the 974? That's an insane score in grand finals, and you lose
And-
because your opponent's a 995.
I also Vulpsi has a when you see it combo.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah, I saw that too.
1727. When you see it in the chat. Alrighty. So with that, it's gonna be race 1 for Vulpsi now.
I'm not surprised. This is definitely what you're supposed to do. Choose a jack map.
Alrighty, so Vulpsi going with the jack map. This is Lupiang Shanghai Deluxe, a 2-minute 20-second map with an OD of 8, BPM of 165. Now we did see Vulpsi did really well on Fancy, but who knows? This could be an opportunity for Ken to really show what he can really do with jacks in general. Mapper made by yours truly, Arcat, unless Arcat's going to tell me in person that this is actually not my map. This was a replay made by someone.
Yeah, don't worry. This is a real map by Arcat.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Alrighty. So here we go. We're seeing the lumpia with Arcat as the sauce.
Oh my god. That would be yummy, to be honest, on Arcat sauce. But anyways, let's have right now the jack pick. I expect this to be super, super close, but I would give the slight edge to Vulpsi in this end.
Yep, and right now we are seeing Vulpsi holding a 99.92% accuracy, 4K 99.88 accuracy in favor of Vulpsi right now.
Oh man, Forken dropped some 200s, and I believe that was a 100 as well. Vulpsi, on the other hand, maintaining that 99.93 accuracy. That's really, really impressive.
That is very impressive indeed. Vulpsi holding a nice combo to start things off. Forken is recovering quite nicely actually. But as I say that!
You say that! Forken is gonna be dropping! Which is gonna give Vulpsi the edge! Here's the thing, if you miss it a chord that big, that's not that good! Because the notes are like together, so essentially you will not just be missing one, usually it's more than one miss.
Yup, and we are halfway into the map right now. Vulpsi with a 99.90% accuracy, Forken with a 99.64 right now. Forken, even though his accuracy is constantly dropping, he is actually recovering quite nicely.
That is true, but right now Vulpsi has to perform at perfection essentially, because I do not see Forken messing up again, especially that right now it's an easier part. This is the time for Vulpsi to try to increase that accuracy and make sure that Forken does not get the point. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Oh my goodness, both of these players are hitting marvelous. I'm not seeing a 300 coming from either one. Well, now
okay, there was one.
But
let's see what's gonna happen.
Goodness.
Speed jack section. This is the last 100,000 points. Anything can still happen. Is it mere Vulpsi's increasing that accuracy in the final part? Forken with a 99.73 and Vulpsi with...
Vulpsi with the break!
It's not gonna be enough!
It's not going to be enough, however...
Let's look at that ratio. What? 114?
Oh, what the heck? Almost a V1 double S from Vulpsi? What?
Oh my god. What in the world is that?
Oh my goodness. Are these two hacking? These two guys are hacking. Like, someone, like, go to our house and, check their computers. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely insane. We already have, like, 2 straight, crazy performances by both players. Forken 985. It's not easy to get that score high, especially in the grand finals. But Vulpsi with a much better performance with a 995.
They're choosing.
And now,
Believe it, Naruto. Naruto. Wait, sorry, that's the wrong Believe It. I was thinking of the Naruto German opening because there's that. But when you say Believe It, we mean the Falcons sound team one. You know what? I'm not sure if I like this pick. Because number one, this is among the easier Rice picks. And in my opinion, Vulpsi has the edge in something like that. But at the end of the day, who is the more consistent Rice player? I'd say Forken, so I can see why they chose this. But like, why not go for some of the LNs? That's some of the safer picks to start off.
well, we can think about this in the back of our minds for all we want, but I mean, if this is Forken's choice for a reason, and I believe, if a player did choose a map like that, then that player must feel really confident, or at least think that this might be the best choice. I mean, it really is the spur of the moment, but we will see how well Forken and Vulpsi will do, as so far we are seeing Forken with a slight lead, but Vulpsi initially had a better accuracy until now, which is now in favor of Forken.
It is a 200 on Vulpsi's end, but it's not gonna be enough. Forken holding a 99.91. Vulpsi is trying to increase that accuracy, but can I just say, what are these two players doing? How?
Oh my goodness. So with this map, this is a 2-minute 20-second map with the BPM of 272 and start rating of 5.56, OD of 8. Vulpsi will find a first break.
That's the first break for Forken. For Vulpsi rather, but luckily that was a very clean drop, so never mind, that's another one, but again, it's still a clean drop. The thing about drops is it's going to be much worse if like Vulpsi rushed, but luckily it wasn't the case. But I should stop speaking now because on all the times that I spoke, Vulpsi has been missing.
Oh boy, Vulpsi is struggling on this map. This is going to give a huge lead towards Forken's favor right now. Forken is still holding on to that FC. Vulpsi is just straight up struggling on this map right now.
That's true, but still, Forken's increasing that lead right now. No misses right yet for Forken. Vulpsi's been getting a lot. But like, I think the accuracy should be close, so Forken finally gets a drop. But that's not gonna be enough.
Yep. We're just seeing so many breaks coming from Vulpsi, almost down to 98% right now. Forken, unfortunately will not get the FC, but still, 99.74 is an accuracy that I don't know how can anyone could even perform like that.
Okay, well let's see what Vulpsi's score was. Oh, by the way, I see it.
Oh, another one you see it. This is our second one you see it.
Well, yeah, look, Vulpsi's act isn't even that bad. It's just 19 misses is what killed it. 19 misses is a lot. But 20 greats, that's not a lot at all.
Alrighty, so this is our second when you see it that we have in this match. Let's play a game of how many when you see it we can have for this match in general.
That's two.
But now with that out of the way, it's going to be Vulpsi's turn to pick.
I'm probably going for either Cycles, alright? I think Cycles could work. Diffraction could probably work. But definitely none of the LNs. None of the LNs are going to work. Maybe Escape could work? I don't see Error B. Okay, Critical Error. Alright. That should be an interesting pick.
Critical Error will be Vulpsi's choice right now. Yeah, we're going still with another Rice map, so Critical Error. mapper made by Pizza69. This is a 3-minute, 28-second long map with the BPM of 174.3 and the OD of 8. So, I mean, so far in terms of Rice maps so far, it is tied 1-1 right now. Or wait, no, it's 2-1 in favor of Vorkan, but...
You mean 2-1 in the Rice? Something like that?
Yeah, 2-1 in the Rice. The only other map was the SD1 that Vulpsi chose. Vulpsi's only Rice map 1 was in the Jack map Rice 1.
Alright, so apparently Vulpsi is going to the restroom, so we'll see what's gonna happen.
Alrighty, so Vulpsi taking a quick restroom break, so this, in a way, it's like a, I don't know if this would count towards like a official timeout or something. But it does give Vulpsi some time to really recollect himself, just trying to make sure the situation that is going on right now, which is now best of 9 versus 5 right now. Score is 2-2, tied right now. Vulpsi is now back from the restroom break. So now we are waiting for both players to get ready.
That's true. Well, here we go. Let's see. I'm so nervous for this pick, actually. See, honestly, if I were Vulpsi, maybe you could try to conserve some energy for the bracket reset, because remember, there's still, if Vorkan wins this, it's not over yet.
Yep. Well, Vorkan does have a lot of stamina, known for being a stamina player, at least according to what Vulpsi's saying. So I don't know if, say, a bracket reset would be ideal. Maybe we might see a stronger Vorkan, because again, especially with bracket resets, it's a time to have both of these players to really improve on their scores. And even though if Vulpsi does lose the first match, he does have a lot of room for improvement. But with the caliber of these grand finals maps, it kind of makes you wonder, can Vulpsi execute on not only to improve but also improve enough to beat Vorkan?
That's true, and Vorkan right now has the Actus advantage. Crazy to see that it's 99.79. Vulpsi agrees with that act of this section. What? These sections are not supposed to be increasing act. What? What in the world was that? Okay, both players at 99.8. Vulpsi literally at 99.9 right now.
Yep. Well, as we see right here, Vulpsi with a 0.07% advantage over Vorkan. Vorkan's improving his accuracy up to 99.82 right now, as we are near the halfway mark of this map right now.
Oh man, this part luckily it's just a break section of some sort, so that's something these two players could probably use as a way to remove some nerves. Oh, here's the vibro part. Well, I guess you could call it a vibro part technically. But these two players are just increasing that accuracy. These jack patterns are really uncomfortable. I'm not sure who has the advantage there. This could be something that Vorkan could use to his advantage, but unluckily that's not the case. Vulpsi is still at the 99.9. Oh my god. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's surprising to see Vulpsi actually hitting those streams, because in the previous map, Vulpsi really struggled. It is nice to see that Vulpsi is really starting to adapt from his mistakes. And Vorkan will find a break from the...
Vulpsi's still at that, what?
Oh my goodness, this is really close right now. Both players did those roles very well right now. But oh my goodness, that was a huge break from Vorkan, quite literally.
Oh my god, Vulpsi holding a 99.85. What?
And both players with the breaks.
Oh my god, what is going on? But Vulpsi's still at 99.8. That's the crazy part. How is this possible?
We are near the end of this map. Vulpsi with a statement performance. Forken was keeping up with Vulpsi up until that vibro jack part. But other than that, that is going to be it for this map. Vulpsi now taking a 3-2 lead over Forken.
5-8. 5 200s to 8 200s. Oh, the keyboard is. In my opinion, even without the keyboard disconnect, I still think Vulpsi would have won that. But still, that is an insane performance for both of these players.
Yeah, that is really impressive to see both of these players. I think even if Forken have a keyboard didn't disconnect with those misses, he was still 100. He was still had a good chunk of 300s behind Vulpsi, so it wouldn't really affect the match in a way. Maybe just only decrease the lead, but that's just it. As we are now going to last celebration by lot.
And here we go.
So this is a 2-minute 32-second map with a 238 BPM, OD of 8 again, or really it's just. I shouldn't really be saying about ODs if it's pretty well, except that sub maps have different ODs, so it does kind of matter in a way. But other than that, this is the second shortest LM map out of the 4 LM maps that we have in the grand finals. The shortest, however, is LN3, which I believe that got banned. I could be mistaken. I think I'm mistaken. It's not banned. Wait,
okay, so if Client wants to like. Okay, I think that wasn't Client, the drop by Vulpsi, but Forken right now holding a really strong 99.7.
Yep.
These two players are capable of LN density, actually.
But
say that.
Forken with the break. I did see Vulpsi drop a 200 earlier, but Forken, that's not the start that Forken is looking towards, would want to have.
That is true, but Forken's not having a good time at all. Vulpsi is still at 99.4.
Oh, but another 200 being dropped by Vulpsi.
Doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters at all, actually.
Vulpsi maintaining a 99.51% accuracy. Forken accuracy is improving, and what a drop by Vulpsi!
Oh, that should give the lead back to Forken. But Forken has to play perfectly, as I said a while ago. If the lead goes to you, you cannot absolutely afford to be like, okay, now I can be lenient and I can make a mistake. You cannot say that now, because it's still ridiculously close.
Forken still holding on to those combos. Vulpsi with another break. This is going to definitely now extend the lead in favor of Forken.
This is still ridiculously close though. 0.2 is not too bad, not too far behind. And as long as Vulpsi can hold on to this combo, there's still a chance for them to catch up. This part is where Vulpsi are potentially suffering, but it's not happening. There it is, never mind. As I say that, that's another one.
Oh no, now chain of breaks coming from Vulpsi. Vulpsi is really struggling to find his finger placement in this map in particular. Forken is still holding on to that really big combo that he's been building since missing the first time. Vulpsi almost down, I believe, was down to the 97% mark. And as we get towards the end of the map. That is going to be a nice convincing win towards Forkhead.
Definitely convincing. Let's see. Oh, wow! Look at the ratio in the tournament count. That is not the big difference. It's just a miscount, really.
Yep, that was not good, but Vulpsi really didn't do even with Vulpsi was in the lead when Forkhead dropped. It had like a good lead, but then Vulpsi really dropped throughout the second half of the map. That really costed him the opportunity, and those breaks was more than enough for Ken to take his third point.
So there's 2 more rice left. I think Vulpsi might want to go for cycles. God, I don't really know what to do here. Like, if I were Vulpsi, I'm not sure what to choose.
I did remember you suggested he should go with diffraction, but I don't know. Oh, go ahead.
Adoru. Oh, okay. Wait, no. This kind of makes sense in my opinion.
Oh, Todoro Kimi no Kolete. That's rice 4. Rice 4. So that is the trouble map. This is the shortest map in the Grand Finals map pool. This is only at 1 minute 47 seconds long with a 120 BPM. So that is going to be interesting. And you know, especially with short maps like these, you cannot afford to make any mistakes, and even a 300 can really hurt your score. So these both players are gonna have to play absolutely perfect if they want to win this map.
Absolutely. Oh, Forken. Okay, Forken I think had the rougher start compared to Vulpsi. So right now it does seem like Vulpsi has a minor advantage. Oh, never mind. As I say that, Forken right now could use this to his own advantage, but it's so early on, so does it even matter? I don't think so.
Yeah, it really all depends on how Forken will perform. Forken has been doing pretty well, and this time now he's now in the lead, and I think once you give Forken the lead, Forken is just going to straight up run away with it. But
not
it all
really,
depends.
because right now Vulpsi is actually increasing so much faster than Forken is, and Forken is like stabilized, so I don't think it's a necessarily run away. One mistake from Forken is gonna do it, but unfortunately it's gonna be Vulpsi's gonna committing it.
Vulpsi committing another break right now. This is not looking too good right here.
Oh man. The act difference between these two players is, considering the misses, it's not even that big. See, here's the thing. Since this is a very short pick, it will be, one mistake is gonna be monumental. Like if Forken makes once or twice, it's not gonna be good news at all. And here we go, this is the part where the most crucial part. Can Forken hold on, or will Vulpsi be able to take it? And unfortunately, it looks like Forken is the one who's gonna take it with the 99.7, but there's still a lot of time. Who's gonna take it?
Oh, Forken is doing very, very well right now.
What the hell is that score?
Oh my gosh, 99.75% accuracy. That is just insane. Forken with only 3 200s. That is.
The ratio. Go ahead.
Yeah, you were just saying the ratio is really interesting. Vulpsi had 6 less 300s, but had more 200s than Forken. I believe if he didn't break and was just perfect throughout, we probably could have seen Vulpsi with another pick with another point belong to him. And now with this in mind, this is the first breakpoint that we're seeing in this match right now. So as we get to the next remaining match...
Wait, there's also the SV2 pick. That is still there.
Yeah, there's also SV2. And Forkin's going with SV2. Oh wait, no.
There we go. Alright, there we go.
Okay,
So they're going with HP1 in skate. Let's see if this one works.
Vulpsi with the opportunity to take a breakpoint back as we head into this first hybrid map.
See, here's the thing. Considering the nature of this map, I can see a potential breakpoint as well in this one.
Vulpsi is actually asking if this is a Rice or Ellen hybrid. This does make me feel somewhat concerned if Vulpsi actually played this map or something. I could be wrong, and maybe he's just wondering what the map really is. What kind of style map, what kind of hybrid map it's leaning towards too.
Oh man. Wait, both of them started with 98. In fact, Forkin is actually at disadvantage right now. Oh man, what is this map? Really difficult, really rough start for both players, but... Oh, that's a miss from Forkin! Oh no! Wait, that's a 1% drop as well!
Oh my gosh.
Is that client? Is that client?
Wait.
It's not client. But that's a 1% difference, almost.
No, that is not client. It is legit. It's a legit break, but that break isn't going to hurt Vulpsi too much, however.
That's true, but again, I've always said this, but if you make one mistake, you're essentially forced to play perfection, and as I say that, there it is! Well, this is probably gonna be enough to shift lead to Forkin, but again, Forkin needs to make sure that he can still keep that act lead, not too far behind, because if Vulpsi pulls ahead with act, that's gonna certainly be enough. Will Forkin be able to hold on? That's going to be a big question. And it doesn't look like there's a chance, but it's so small. Oh, Vulpsi with a huge draw! Essentially, keeping the lead, and the accuracy lead is going to go to Vulpsi, so I think Vulpsi will have the lead. But these LNs could benefit Forkin more. Mini Jack's not affecting anyone. These LN patterns are so difficult. These transitions really could challenge both. And Vulpsi's gonna drop. Oh my god. The act lead is on Vulpsi, but Forkin with the combo advantage, and there's another drop by Vulpsi. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. What is going on? Here we go now. Vulpsi has to try. Vulpsi has to try to keep that act up. But unfortunately, Forkin is still comboing. This lead is so huge. There's one miss finally. But unfortunately, Vulpsi's dropped way too many times. And wow, that's a commanding lead by Forkin as well. Holy cow, alright, so seems like the 200 count was going to be Forkin. This is also goes to Forkin, and wow. So right now it's going to be 3-5. What is going on? So yep, they're going for Rice 7. I'm not sure if this is the pick to make because you still have SP2 remaining. What is going on? Holy cow, this is going to be really close. So, right now, this is going to be... Still, I think it's going to be a really close match. I think these two. 3 minutes and 12 seconds. So any mistake between these two players is going to be totally... It's not going to be as big as something like the first prize pick. So, of course, right now, I gotta say, these two players are absolutely killing it. Oh, so this is your second tech pick, which I actually kind of like this pick by Vulpsi because technicality is certainly something that I think Vulpsi has the edge, but Forken is in the lead in accuracy right now. The problem is, who is going to be holding that combo? And unfortunately, it's not going to be Vulpsi. Forken is in the driver's seat right now, 99.74. Let's see who's going to take it. Still not over yet. Oh wow, that's a huge act drop by Forken, but I just realized that Forken also dropped. And Vulpsi right now at the act lead. But Forken still has that one misadvantage, and oh, that's a lot of 200s on Forken's end! Can this be a sign that Vulpsi is going to probably take it? Wait, that's a client drop, isn't it? It's a client drop, yes, but it's not looking good! Forken needs to play at his absolute best, or else the lead is gonna shift back to Vulpsi, unless Vulpsi drops once more. And there it is, there's the one where Forken also drops, so essentially it's gonna be another trade! These two are just trading blow after blow after blow. Vulpsi has to try to keep it up if he wants to take his 4th point. But Forken right now is on the verge of getting his 6th. Here we go. Right now, Vulpsi with a 3,000 point disadvantage. Okay, well that's a miss by Vulpsi, but that's not too bad. Because there's still a lot of difficult parts here. Here we go. Mini Jacks. Okay, LN's at a rise. That is certainly out of this world, I guess. Forken trying to gain that accuracy back, but right now Vulpsi's still increasing it, but so is Forken. Forken really should not miss if he wants to take this. If he wants to secure this win. Oh my God, these LNs are not hurting anyone actually. And so far it seems to be that Forken is able to take this. No one is missing at the tech sections. I'm very surprised. Here we go. Here's the final part. Can Vulpsi pull out a last-second miracle? No! It's gonna be a Forken! 6-3! That's a 13,000 point lead. Wow, the accolade actually goes to Vulpsi, but 5 more misses. 5 misses is what gave it to Forken. It's not over yet. So we'll see what's remaining. There's like a few LNs, another hybrid, and another SV. Those are the only remaining maps. That is a very insane score by both players. It would be very interesting to see how they would approach the next match. So yep, Forken is going to be the next one to pick. Dance Number by Forken. We'll see if this one is going to work out. But I am pretty sure both players have played it. We'll be having Dance Number, Dance Nanba Wotomo Ni by One Crystal. So 15 seconds, this is potentially the final pick. If Forken wins this, it's gonna be a bracket reset. Here we go. This is going to be the Ellen release pick, or Ellen technicality rather. I mean, you could classify it as either one of those. Let's see how these two players are going to perform. Vulpsi with a very early drop. Forken getting some 200s early on. That is, I mean, it's not even, the gap is not far. Oh, Forken drops. Is that a client? It's not client. Seems like Vulpsi can actually take the lead right now. But as I say that, Vulpsi is going to be dropping a miss. And another one. Forken unfortunately getting some 200s also there. Oh, there's a drop by Vulpsi. This map is certainly hurting him. Right now, Forken is killing it. And here we go, Vulpsi is down to 97, Forken at 99.2, really impressive work. Right now, this lead by Forken is monumental, but these two are holding really high combos, and as I say that, both of them drop! What in the world just happened there? And right now, we're approaching the chorus of this map. This is when it really gets difficult, and it just seems like both are able to stabilize. These two players are finally holding their ground. The accolade is really big, but like the combo lead, that's not too much. And here we go, this part is going to be really difficult. Yeah, this one has really small gaps. These two players really hitting it well. No drops whatsoever. Really impressive to see that. And the first break goes to Vulpsi, but Forken also drops! So unfortunately, no one is going to be FCing this section. And here we go. This could really turn into a really good score for Forken and Vulpsi as well. 98.3 in a map like this is definitely no joke. Vulpsi getting a break there, very unfortunate. Forkin holding a really high combo. Vulpsi is not able to hold on. So right now, we might be on the verge of seeing a bracket reset. Let's see who's gonna take it. Vulpsi is finally able to stabilize Forkin with another drop. I did not notice that. But 99.3 and 98.3, that's a 1% difference. So a bracket reset is going to be inevitable. Forkin with a drop, but that's not going to matter too much unless it's a column lock, which does not exist now. Here we go. How is this pick going to end? What will be the score of these two players? And very nice performance by both. 969 and 928. Those two are super good scores. And wow, 53 to 100s. That is really impressive as well. These two ratios are really good. The miscount's pretty good, and the 200 counts are really good. So everyone, we will be having a bracket reset. That's going to be enabled by Forkin. So I guess we'll have a 15-minute break to start. And you'll be back. Alright, we're back for the bracket reset! The ultimate final match of this tournament. This will be the one that decides. So, looks like both of them are opting to go for the rolls already. Here we go. So here we go. The rolls are going to start. Vulpsi will be rolling. Forken has a 14. We'll see what Vulpsi is going to roll. What? What? Both players rolled a 14 on the final match! What in the world just happened? Both players just tied. Oh my god. What in the world did I just witness? So let's see what's going to be the rolls. Okay, Forken rolls an 85. Imagine if Vulpsi also rolls an 85. What are the chances? 62, alright. There will be no tie for the second one. We'll see what's going to happen. So apparently Forken's gonna go for the ban and protective the same as the last match. So Forken ban. Yeah, that's gonna be the combination. I wonder what if Vulp is gonna change anything. So yep, let's see if Vulpsi is gonna change anything. Okay, they're gonna go with the same bans and protect. So yeah, we might as well just skip that part. Let's see what's going to happen. So the first pick. By the way, the bans were Forken is banning Worlds and Yamasanadu, and Vulpsi is going to be banning Celestial Stinger. Wrong colors. Oh wait, no. Wait, no. I'm pretty sure no. It was Forken who banned World's End, and Vulpsi is gonna be banning Celestial Stinger. There we go. So it's gonna be last celebration to start. Wow, alright. This is gonna be the first pick of Forken. That's a really interesting way to start.
Of course, I joined in comms with the weirdest background in the entire pool.
It's not weird. What? How is it weird? But anyways, it's a good background. But other than the background, let's start with how this is going to go. In the previous match, Forken made some mistakes at the intro. Let's see if the same thing is going to happen here, which doesn't look like it's going to be the case, as Vulpsi is the first to drop. And that's another one. Oh, but Forken also makes a drop.
Forken getting a drop. So, I mean, Vulpsi will be trading, so Forken will be holding on to this advantage.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is the part where I believe Vulpsi can immediately increase the attack. Same with Forken. This essentially makes a player, I would say, like, kind of forced to play perfect. You cannot be lenient at all at any part of this map. As Vulpsi is sort of increasing the attack, Forken is not increasing at all.
Forken did drop to high 99.0, just getting to 99.1, but Vulpsi kind of starting to get back to that 99% threshold though, because that is kind of what Vulpsi needs to make sure that this lead seals up. Forken did make quite a distance run, well, as Vulpsi getting a drop right there that will give Forken a bit more of a breathing room. Well, there's a pretty wide breathing room right there for Forken.
That is true. And this is a pretty commanding lead. Oh, as they say
Forken
that...
getting a shaky jump throw right there.
Luckily, Forken already built up a huge lead, but the thing is, on a break section like that, you do not want to miss at all. Though Vulpsi's gonna make some breaks.
Yeah. And Vulpsi is kind of rushing these inverted LNs, and that will give Forken a bit more of that lead. Forken is stretching that lead now.
Well, both players are going to be scoring less than what they scored a while ago, but doesn't matter because Forken is going to take this regardless of what happens.
Forken immediately getting on the driver's seat on the final match of the 4K tournament. Unless something happens to Vulpsi, to Forken. Well, there's a trade, but that won't matter since Forken gets on the board.
The ratio difference is not that big, actually, but the 200 counts and the misses, there's certainly night and day between these two players, though both players are not going to be reaching 99, and this seems to be that these players have reached a stamina limit.
Okay, now time to see what Vulpsi's perspective is going to be.
That's V2, alright. Cycles is gonna be
okay,
Vulpsi's.
so this is the one we did not see in the first match.
Cycles is going to be a lead. From what I'm aware, this map is really difficult as an SV chart. I'm not surprised to see Vulpsi pick this because Vulpsi himself is very proficient at SVs.
I mean, during the first match, I mean, we were speculating in another call, like some other staff members, that SV2 not being picked is kind of Vulpsi's trump card here. And it's actually pretty epic to see that Cycles is finally going to get picked, and it's the first pick as well. Not the way we saw Cycles getting picked. Like, we would have expected this being picked like later on into the match, but then Vulpsi really pulling no stops.
To be fair, you kind of need to set the tone right now because remember, in the previous match, Forken won in a fashion that if you were the losing player, you certainly do not want to be experiencing that. However, this is Vulpsi's first SV pick. Luckily, the second SV is still, alive. So this is an okay pick in my opinion.
Right. What I'm really a bit more concerned of is Vulpsi's form on the rise. Because I was just spectating the other match, and it's like so surprising that Vulpsi is able to let Forken keep up with him, and even better, be better than Vulpsi's scores overall. But anyways, here we go with SV2.
Oh, Forken is actually able to hit those at the start, but Vulpsi has the higher act, and Forken is
getting a drop.
Another one that is not good. Also, yes, this is not the stream lagging. That is a note suddenly coming.
Vulpsi still maintaining full combo, dropping a few 200s right there, but given everything, Forken really showing that he kind of need to get these SVs down as well.
That is true.
Vulpsi not faced by these stairs.
Wow, Vulpsi is able to second guess what the notes are. Never mind, as I say that, but it doesn't even matter because this 200,000 point lead will.
It's practically like a super. It's hard for Forken to catch up on this. Even if Forken manages to possibly get all Marvelouses in this entire chart, that margin is not going to be. That margin won't be caught up. Forken won't be able to catch up.
That's true. To be fair, Forken is not necessarily that proficient at SVs, so I'm not surprised to see Vulpsi take this by a long shot.
Vulpsi dropping to 96%, trying to maintain that S obviously.
Well, honestly, an S in this map is really, really impressive, and it's very nice to see that we'll be having an S here.
Unless something happens, though, 96 is pretty decent. Unless a big mistake happens. And there you go.
So there you go.
Vulpsi gets on the board.
That ratio difference that is actually pretty big. Miss counts and 200 counts, you can already tell who's really that just from there.
And now that's Cycles, and we are getting lesser and lesser charts remaining. We are in the virtual best of 11, so we're still a long way. But honestly, everything might just build up later on. We might be seeing the same trajectory we had on the first match. We'll get a 3-3. What happens after will depend on whether either Forken or Vulpsi will be able to maintain their form. Forken did show a very strong run in the end, which is why Forken has been capable of basically 3-7 Vulpsi. Pinako sa tres.
That is true, but right now, you can already tell that this pick, I know Forken won convincingly, but let's see if both of these players are still able to perform at peak.
If we have Believe It?
This one is It's a very fast chart. Let's just put it at that.
This is the one where Forken really managed to get really managed to get a stupid rice score against Vulpsi earlier in the first match, right?
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, I won't be surprised if we're going to be seeing mostly the stuff we. I mean, it's kind of a given. Forken might want to stick to the strategy he had from the first match. I mean, we saw that with the practice in the bands. The only switch up we really saw is that SV2 getting picked super early. And obviously the first time we see it on the start.
Speaking of which, Forken had a very not so nice start, but luckily it's just the beginning.
Well, there's yet another 200 for Forken. So that gives Vulpsi some early breathing room that Vulpsi really needs on the chart like this.
Oh, Forken
getting it dropped. That's huge. That's huge.
And like, see, here's the thing. Vulpsi's misses are clean. And look, that's a good example of that. And Forken's misses. Oh, that's another miss for Vulpsi.
That's another one for Vulpsi.
Oh, but Forken another very dirty miss.
They are trading. They are trading, but Forken, as you mentioned, has been quite messy with that misses rate. Already built like just around 98.7. Vulpsi, super clean, 99.2. But obviously, both of these players need to limit their mistakes.
And right now, Bob's at the. Oh, I was about to say combo cap, but it's not going to be the case. Forken's at the board right now. The lead is right there. Though you have to play perfect if you're Forken, because any more mistakes, this is not going to go to your end. Oh, well, there it is.
There's a drop for Forken, but Vulpsi getting a series of misses here and there. Getting a kind of rushing a few 200s as well for Vulpsi, dropping them below to 98.7, and Forken already has the accuracy lead.
Oh man! Oh wow, Vulpsi! Wow,
Forken, what is that?
Can I just say these two players' stamina is kind of dropping already in comparison to the first match.
Yeah, this is a massive difference compared to the first match. And Forken getting a series of misses. Also, Vulpsi has series of his own, but Forken really just maintaining it in just enough of an advantage to maintain this lead.
Oh man, these two players are really tired already. I can see.
I mean, what? Like, they've already played 12 charts. Like, in just the past hour and 46.
Well,
and they still have quite a few to negotiate.
Luckily, this is Forken's pick and not Vulpsi, so you know, this is nothing to scoff off too much.
Well, there's a 921 there for Forken. Obviously, worse scores than what we saw in the first match. Can't really blame these two though. But anyways, Forken getting the second point on the board. Now let's see. Vulpsi should, I would expect, picking SB1 this time around. Just getting the short points off.
So let's see what's gonna happen. So here's the thing. Now that Forken's really tired, do you think, like, not really do you think, but I personally think that Vulpsi, if he's careful, might be able to use that to his advantage.
I mean, Vulpsi did mention some sharp pains on his right hand just now on Twitch chat, like before the score was shown. So we might be seeing quite a dynamic here. Vulpsi going for SV1, as I mentioned, getting the short points off the board. I mean, on the board. But then the physical aspect of the game is going to be something that we have to give attention to, because Forken showing some stamina issues, Vulpsi getting some hand issues, or mentioning hand issues. I'm not sure if that's a bluff. Hopefully, I mean, this is like that thing where you can just hope that it's a bluff, because you don't really want to see a player injured, obviously, especially with what's going to happen in a few weeks' time.
That is true. Yep. I mean, we'll have to see though. SV picks, the good thing about SV picks is like, these are not really that straining to the hand, so Vulpsi will have some time to sort of stabilize. Here we go. Second pick. Vulpsi got Vulpsi's second pick being the SV2.
Vulpsi getting an early drop right there. Though Forken kind of struggling in the accuracy department, so Vulpsi is able to maintain the lead regardless. Though we've seen this is pretty similar to what happened just on the first match though.
I mean, to be fair, in the previous match, Vulpsi also missed very early on. So, there's that.
Not really getting that down probably during the 15-minute break, but I mean, 15 minutes is still 15 minutes. You might have lost warmth right there. Though I doubt both of these players like just rested. Like they probably played something just to make sure that they maintain their warmth. Something less intense probably just to keep their fingers moving.
That is true. No one was able to S this a while ago, but let's see if anyone could finally pull it out. And I think it's Vulpsi who has the capability to do so.
And there's still 3/4 of the chart remaining. I just realized how long this chart is.
This is among the longer SV picks. Actually, this is definitely maybe even the longest SV pick in the whole tournament.
We're building up just a bit of these notes. Still super straightforward though, so we should be seeing some SVs in a few. There you go. Vulpsi getting a relatively cleaner run here compared to the last time.
Yeah, wow, Vulpsi must have familiarized himself more with this map, and so did Forken actually.
But Forken's accuracy really being his undoing right now. 91% against somebody getting a mid-96 is something you might want to pay attention to. Vulpsi still at mid 96. You did mention that no one S this in the first match, right? So Vulpsi on the pace. Final quarter?
I mean, Vulpsi's increasing that accuracy right now, so there's a big chance that this is gonna be finally S. Oh,
well,
man.
that's a series of 100 200s. Not yet done.
Yep, not yet done.
Vulpsi dropping to 99.6.
Yep. Oh man, oh wait! It's very risky. Vulpsi dropped, a miss. That's up 200s. I think, is this gonna be enough?
Well, series of 200s for Vulpsi and drop getting a miss. Vulpsi at 94.7 and it's going to be hard to recover from here, I would think.
Wait. I was about to say wait.
Well, no S's on this pick. Or there will be, I think. 95 point. Oh man.
Why?
Why did I say it?
You really had to say something, man.
I really had to say it, huh?
But hey, at least, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Vulpsi still wins. But here's the thing. With the stamina consideration, I really think Vulpsi can take some advantage if he's careful. But Forken is still going to be the more consistent player in my opinion.
Well, now that the two SVs are gone, Vulpsi will have to rely on his own physicality. And as you mentioned, he needs to be super careful, especially if he's nursing something on his right hand. And Forken will be picking strong 280, which is Forken's. Let's just say Forken had the phenomenal run here on during the first match.
That is true. But again, let's see if both players are able to keep it.
Both players already mentioning their own physicality issues during this match in Twitch chat. I mean, in the multiplayer room chat.
Yeah, these.
Both
I mean,
of these things really need to be careful.
to be fair, like, why would like this is the grand finals? Of course, you'll be really tired. Just remember that. Here we
I
go.
mean, nasanay na siguro sila na puro 990 plus yung mga scores sila during the past, how many weeks? 5, 6 weeks?
That is true. Yeah, 6 weeks, I guess.
Here we go. Vulpsi getting the early lead.
Not really.
But it's super slight though. Forken getting the accuracy advantage now. 99.88.
Oh man, why are these? How are these two players still at 99.8?
Relatively though, Forken is in the lead. Already at 99.9.
Oh my god, Forken's increasing that act. Vulpsi jumped to no, that wasn't a 200, just a rush of 300. Oh my god, is Forken increasing that act? What?
Forken is definitely increasing that act.
Oh, but that's some rush to 100. So that's a
Vulpsi getting a drop.
That's a drop from Vulpsi, but that's not that big. Even with that drop, like that bar at the bottom, it's not that big because Vulpsi's drop was very, very clean. No,
Well,
that's gotta be client. That's client.
That's
That's
the
client.
client. Well, Forken did mention that he might not be able to beat his personal best here from the first match. Doesn't look like he might be.
I mean, he is. I mean, this act is higher than his TB. Vulpsi with another drop, it's gonna increase the bar. Another increase the bar. Forken dropping some 200s, I think.
Forken needs to maintain this form. At the second half. Because Forken has been practically in the driver's seat in these streamier Rise starts. He just needs to stay on this form pretty much. Vulpsi needs to limit that mistakes as well. Like, hope that Forken gets a drop somewhere.
Yeah, but not just one. You'd have to hope it was like 2 or 3 drops if you're in Vulpsi.
Or rushing an entire section practically.
But Forken doesn't seem to be dropping like even once. These patterns are getting really hard, but Forken is still keeping that combo. How is this possible?
And Vulpsi getting yet another drop, and that might seal the deal here for Forken, getting his 3rd point of the match.
But if there's something to take note, Vulpsi I think did better in this one than the previous one. We'll see at least.
And Forken almost 4 points away from winning the title of national champion.
Well, that wasn't the better score, but like the act.
Oh, that's super strong.
Okay, the act was better.
Yeah.
The act was a lot better.
Wait, without those 200s, and this would have been a better score. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, right? These two scores in grand finals. Are you kidding me? 994 is 957k is super good, but 994. This map was in soft 6 grand finals, mind you. I just saw a 95 UR on Forken, by the way.
That is stupid.
Like, imagine if this was in soft 6 grand finals. I would think 957k is really solid for soft 6.
Well, Vulpsi, on the other hand, Vulpsi will be picking critical error, which is, I don't know. I mean, Vulpsi did show strong form here on the first match, but somehow those physicality issues might crop up somewhere. You did mention Vulpsi needs to be super careful.
That is true.
Here we go. Chart number 6. And the 16th chart overall in this 3R affair. Around 3 Rs.
See, something tells me Vulpsi might perform a lot worse at this compared to Forken. Especially considering that it does seem like Vulpsi is the one who is more fatigued after all that.
Definitely, and we'll just have to see though once the chart picks up in density. Still Vulpsi with a marginally better accuracy right now. We'll have to see if Vulpsi is capable of maintaining that once everything picks up.
And of course, right now, it does seem like Vulpsi is able to do so, but Forken's Act is not too far behind. And here we go, here's the mini jacks. Oh, Forken
And
already
Forken getting a
suffered.
200.
Here we go. Forken is dropping more 200s, that's not good, but Vulpsi's
And
gonna
Vulpsi
drop a
getting
miss.
an outright miss though, so that will give Forken the lead.
That's true, but again,
Vulpsi's accuracy advantage might pull ahead once Vulpsi gets to that 400 combo count.
here we go.
Forken really needs to be super flawless from this point on in this chart.
Yeah, no more 200s. You're not supposed to drop any 200s. Even worse is if you drop a 150 or especially a miss. Here we go. This part is going to be really suffering if you miss. And wow, both of these players hitting that part. Vulpsi are ready to go. Oh, what is that drop for Forken?
What's that?
That's the worst. That's the worst place you can drop. Because the combo
Definitely.
the combo is gonna rise very slowly here.
I was about to mention that Vulpsi hit the 400 combo count and Forken still maintained the lead. He was safe right there.
This Vibra section.
Oh man.
This Vibra section benefits a player like Vulpsi a lot. Because their PA players like Vulpsi are able to hold their ground on something like this. The thing about players who are able to act maps and get less 200s is
Forken.
they have more stable form. And it's seen, you can see that right now.
Well,
Never
mind.
But still,
But
the
anyways,
act advantage.
Vulpsi's act has been super impeccable this start. Forken getting a series of misses as you were mentioning that.
Yeah, look, see, this is what I'm talking about. This part benefits a player like Vulpsi a lot.
Well, this is a better run for Forken relatively in this section though compared to last time. Oh, never mind.
What's happening here?
Forken and Vulpsi actually struggling, both of them struggling in that Viper section, but Vulpsi, the only player able to maintain that 99% after all of that.
I gotta say, despite being really tired, Vulpsi holding 99 is an achievement on its own. And so is Forken. What?
Oh, Forken, what is that?
What is this very dumpy section? How is Vulpsi gaining act here? Never mind.
I just lost that act right there, but it won't matter anymore because this is a super sizable margin here and this Vulpsi disconnects for some reason.
Unless someone pulls Vulpsi out of his gaming setup, which is not gonna happen. Vulpsi able to keep that act!
There you go.
Oh wait, is that gonna be a
What?
disconnect? Wait a minute.
I don't think so. Unless like it's client being client, pretty much.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, okay. I was kind of scared if I cursed him with that.
Oh man, alright. 16 200 and 394. That's really good. That is really, really good.
Okay. Virtual best of 7 to decide the tournament.
You know, okay. I'm really thinking that all of the rises here is not beneficial for Forken. Especially considering how tired Forken is. I get that Vulpsi is really tired. But, right now, Forken has a worse form. We can both agree on that one.
Yes.
Except on something like Strong 280. This is because Strong 280 is a pick that favors Forken so much that virtually it doesn't really matter. But technical picks like Tadorot Kimi and Diffraction, Vulpsi can take those.
And here's the thing. There's also this thing called Lumpiang Shanghai, which I think the scores from the first match already tell the story.
Exactly.
So Vulpsi kind of in a driver's seat right now. Like better board, better map pool board right now for Vulpsi at least. Though Forken still has a chance, especially Forken has to pick dance number I would think.
I would say Rip is a saver pick. This is because Rip is faster Rip is more technical. This is
there you
this is the release pick, yes. But I'd say Rip, at least from my experience in playing it, it's more focused on column, one long column LN and then very technical on the others. And I do think Vulpsi struggles on patterns like that, especially when it's really fast. So this gives Forken more room to get a higher score.
Yeah, definitely. But either way, I mean, we saw what happened during dance number during the first match. Vulpsi really struggled on those super dense LNs. Well, I mean, you could really say for both, really.
Yep, that's true.
It in a way, like both this pick and dance number are basically guaranteed 2 points for Forken. Unless fate says otherwise. Forken does need to work on those 2 points though.
Exactly. Okay, client. I did say a while ago that this pick benefits Forken a lot, and there's a good example of reason why.
These are effectively shields, and Forken is known to be super good on these super shield heavy charts.
The faster the map, the more efficient Forken is. So definitely this pick is the safer one.
I mean, we can even go back to last year's PH Nationals when Vulpsi was facing Arkwin. Remember the tiebreaker where Vulpsi practically dominated all the right section, then when the LNs came, Arkwin just snatched the lead.
True, but wait, I just realized the act is tied right now. Vulpsi actually has the lead, so okay, wow. I guess this could turn.
But like Forken still has a breathing room though.
Oh my god, another turn for Forken. That's definitely not helping at all.
Well, Forken needs to be super flawless here now. As I mentioned, if Forken is on form, then this and dance number are guaranteed 2 points of Forken.
That's a miss for Vulpsi, but the act lead is not helping Forken. I do agree that the lead is still there, but this means that one miss from Forken essentially gives the lead to Vulpsi.
And that's what I said, but Forken still needs to work on those 2 points. It doesn't mean like...
Oh my god!
Well, there you go.
Miss. What is Vulpsi doing though?
Wow.
Vulpsi is popping off right now. And that act lead is so huge.
Now I am questioning if dance number might be a good pick for Forken later on.
Okay,
because...
Go ahead.
But since I did mention, on a good day, Forken should be able to get these 2 points.
Oh my god, Vulpsi has 2k lead. Go ahead.
Like, the change in form that we've seen, like in that 15-minute transition from the first match to this, I don't know now. Is this like the second match jitters here for Forken? Was Vulpsi really just buying his time?
I still think dance number is safer because again, that is a map that Vulpsi mind blocks, so I can't really see it. This one is a relatively new map.
Getting it on a drop.
This one is a relatively new map, so Vulpsi doesn't. I don't think Vulpsi mind blocked it yet. And oh my god, Vulpsi's got a drop.
Vulpsi getting a drop, so Forken snatching the lead here, but Forken needs to be flawless.
Here we go. This is the last part.
He needs to work harder to get this point.
If Forken misses, it's over. Oh, Vulpsi's gonna miss.
Vulpsi getting yet another one, and is that gonna be enough though?
Yeah, it is enough. But the athlete goes to Vulpsi. Very impressive showing. Wow.
Vulpsi almost getting a break point, right? A very vital break point.
Wow, the 200 count and ratio though. So much better than Forken's.
Yeah.
Let me just say this. I think this is a big turning point in the match. Because right now, Vulpsi's thinking, oh my god, I can actually play this. I think this could be a confidence booster.
I'm not, though, not enough to pick any of the LNs.
It's not enough to pick any of the LN, but it's enough to hold the fort.
Definitely.
And again, like if I was the player there, I would be thinking, okay, I put up a great fight. Time to take my advantage now and see what's happening. Here's what I'm thinking is happening. Forken's stamina has been declining more. I did say that a while ago. Vulpsi's the one who is decreasing stamina, but like right now, it seems to be that It's kind of stabilizing, actually.
Yeah, and Vulpsi will be picking Lumpiang Shanghai. If the picks were a bit more delayed, I would have mentioned that Vulpsi should be picking Lumpiang Shanghai right now. If he wants to take advantage of basically keeping up to Forken on LN. Now Forken is being asked the question, can you keep up with my jacks?
That's true. Okay. This pick is, I think it should, if on paper, Vulpsi should win this. But numbers do not tell stuff that cannot be described through that, like fatigue. Fatigue is something you cannot say with statistics at all.
Well, actually, depending on the consistency of these scores, if Forken has like a super bad, like super fatigue, you would expect some lower scores, even statistically or qualitatively.
That's true,
but that's me being a statistician right there. Either way, but anyways, here we go, Vulpsi.
Okay, here we go, Vulpsi.
Lead.
Of course, Vulpsi, right now, you would want to play at perfection. The question is, do you take the risk of acting better, or do you want to FC? I would say go for the FC at this point.
Yeah,
because
you want the FC. I mean, Vulpsi has shown that if he goes for MA on this pick, like he'll get a super high score, even with that miss earlier.
Oh, Forken drops. That's not really good. Vulpsi is going to have breathing room. The thing about core jacks, like I said in the previous matches, if you miss once, you essentially did not just miss one note. You might have missed more than that.
An entire chord.
Is it? Wait, look at Vulpsi's accurate now. 99.92. In fact, a while ago it was at 99.94.
Well,
This is an... Go ahead.
Yeah, this is an impressive run here from Vulpsi. Forken trying to limit the mistakes. Still 99.6, still respectable here from Forken. But then, like, this is what I meant about Vulpsi asking the question if Forken is capable to keep up on jacks. Because we've seen Vulpsi being able to reply that he is capable of catching up to Forken's LNs.
That's true, and that's one miss on Forken! And that's in this break, so that's not good. And here is the laser focus section. What were you about to say, sir?
I doubt that was even a single note misser for Forken, because he might have dropped like the entire two note chord with outside the LNs, obviously.
Oh man. What is this act from Vulpsi? 99.93. Are we about to see an insane score?
Let's try to not mention that for a sec.
Here we go, speed jack section. This speed jack section reminds me somewhat of Star of Andromeda.
Well, this is where Vulpsi dropped that combo last time around.
Oh my god! 97 What? What is that? 88!
2 digits!
2 digit! 2 digit! What? 2 digit!
Okay. Score of the tournament? Is that the score of the tournament?
Definitely. What? Vulpsi, oh my god.
That is the score of the tournament right there, Vulpsi. Wow.
Wow. This is Vulpsi and tired, by the way, and he apparently outperformed his not tired self. He outperformed his not tired self. Okay, risk. Wait,
okay.
Is Forken, I think Forken's gonna pick either.
That's number Inscape. That's number Inscape will be.
No, Terabyte can work, but wait, no. I don't think you should pick Terabyte. Why? Because who is the more stable player here? Vulpsi.
Did I just see Rice 4?
Wait, Rice 4? They're gonna pick Tadoru.
Yeah, Forken is picking Tadoru.
Okay, Vulpsi
is mentioning risking it.
Okay, so Vulpsi has the call of the nature. You know, I just gotta say, since the map is named Tadoru.
No, you are not going to say that. But you are not going to repeat a joke that we did during the Grand Final Showcase. No.
I guess you could just wait for September. Wake me up when September ends.
Hihintay in September, tapos sabi wake me up when September ends. Baka wake me up when August end siguro.
Pwede na.
Oh my gosh.
The power of nature indeed. When Vulpsi mentioned that he is going to go to the restroom, this is exactly the power of nature. When nature calls you, you must do it. You don't have a choice.
I do not want to mention the repercussions of not answering the call of nature.
Well, but
Especially in this setting.
let's just say it's not good, okay?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't, especially in it's 7 p.m. right now, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the guys, people watching the stream are probably eating their dinner. We do not want to mention that.
Man, so it's 4-4 right now. I'm not sure why, but I'm not confident about this pick. Something tells me that the PA of Vulpsi, the very good 200 count, is going to play a huge factor in a pick like this.
Well, if anything though, Forken is able to recoup some stamina at least from those few minutes of rest.
That is true. Oh, Vulpsi actually having the lower. Oh, never mind. That was his client. Wait, Forken's back. What is Forken's back right now? 98.9. Though that is not a good start. But luckily,
Yeah, like I mean, you just saw the hit error bar right there. There's a series of
oh my god,
Forken.
that is not client, right? Oh
Oh
no!
my goodness,
This
that
is
is super shaky there for Forken.
oh my god, this is gonna be really hard to recover. Is this going to be a break point?
Well, Vulpsi getting a drop right there, but it's a sizable lead here for Vulpsi.
Oh, it's dropping really fast, but the act difference is essentially still not giving it to Forken.
Oh, Forken getting yet another rush right there.
And that was a drop, so that essentially increases Vulpsi's lead. 99.56 at a very tired state is really impressive. What is happening right now?
Vulpsi tired, by the way.
Well,
Showing quite the form right now.
Vulps,
Forken taking the risk, but it's not paying off.
risks are really good to take, but was this the right risk to take? I don't think so.
It wasn't in the first place. I was already questioning, like, why is Forken picking Rice 4?
Oh man, Vulpsi is keeping that really strong form. That trail will favor someone like Vulpsi. What is that act, by the way? 99.64 with those misses?
Vulpsi all marved that thrill. Just for the record.
Oh my god, so Vulpsi's gonna take a break point! It's going to be 5-4, it's gonna be Vulpsi's pick!
And wow. Vulpsi 2 points away from winning the entire thing. But it's not over until that 7th point is achieved. Forken still has some room.
That's so true.
But,
can I just say,
like, okay, carry on.
even without that lag spike, I do not think Forken is winning that. Because
that intro really tanked Forken by a lot.
man, that is really impressive. Wait, there is no bracket reset. This is gonna be the last match, Vulpsi. Pay attention.
Vulpsi, this is the last match, Vulpsi.
But like now, I just realized this. I don't think Inscape is a safe pick anymore. Remember when Forken won that? That's not a safe pick anymore.
Yeah. Forken effectively has only one safe pick left. Especially with what we saw on Tadaruki no Koete.
So the fraction, this is a pick which I think Vulpsi can win. PA definitely favors Vulpsi in a pick like this.
What's this played earlier in the first match?
What were you saying?
What's this played in the first match?
Yes, it was, and the better ratio, better 200 count went to Vulpsi.
Yeah, definitely quite the advantage here for Vulpsi.
I'm just checking the chat right now and I'm seeing bracket reset.
This is not a triple elimination tournament, just to know.
And if Forken wins that, if Forken will,
Well,
comes back-
if Forken comes back and wins the entire thing, then he wins the entire thing.
yeah, it's not gonna be a bracket reset.
Yeah. Whoever wins this match wins the entire thing. Vulpsi forgetting to turn off autoplay. Okay, never mind.
Here we go. The start already is really difficult, by the way. Oh man, Forken with a huge act drop to start.
Why does this remind me of overcomplexification?
I mean, it's a Camellia song, I guess. Was it a Camellia song? But anyways,
Yeah,
right now...
Oh, Vulpsi getting a 200, but
Oh, that's a miss.
oh, that's a major drop. But this isn't really the main meat of the chart yet, am I right?
That's true. And I gotta say though, this bar is not too big. The athlete goes to, well, it's at Forken right now, but I will not be surprised to see a shift.
Well, Vulpsi getting a series of 200s, so kind of dropping his act just a tad bit. Forken really needs to pull off something special. And as it stands, he's doing it.
And yes,
Vulpsi
right now,
getting
Vulpsi,
it in a drop.
but luckily it's a clean miss. I was just thinking, Forken is possibly forced to just FC maps if he wants to win. Because again, Vulpsi's misses are clean and Forken's misses have been much dirtier.
Oh yes. It has been a trend we've seen even on the first match. But man, we might be on the verge of seeing Nightburner in this match.
We'll have to see
And I'm
though.
hyped for it.
Forken really has to keep that combo. This lead, I know it looks really big on paper, but this is still catchable. This can still be caught.
Yeah, it's just around 20,000 points.
2 rushes from
Yeah.
Forken. Go ahead.
But Vulpsi, I don't know. Like he was shaky at the end of that second third of this chart, and
Oh my
I
god.
don't know. It might matter, I guess, once you get to the end, and maybe let's say hypothetically Forken gets a massive drop. Those series of drops on Vulpsi earlier might come to haunt Vulpsi though.
That's true. Let's see. This last part of the pick is going to be the most crucial one. If we see any drops from Forken, that's it. But right now, it does seem like nothing is happening. No changes whatsoever. Oh, Forken dropping 200s here and there. That's not good.
But still maintaining that full combo though, so that's still a good sign here for Forken.
Final part. Those mini jacks not affecting anyone. Oh man, these two players are just FCing it. Forken really trying to pull combo.
Really trying hard, and I think this might be enough to keep Vulpsi at bay here. And we'll be in a virtual best of 3, folks. You have to hang on. You have to hang on, everyone. Because
979 for Forken on a map like this. That's really good. 70! Wait,
that's a clean full combo. That's a clean full combo.
Look at that ratio by Vulpsi though. If Vulpsi full combo, this would have been Vulpsi's point.
Oh yeah, but still, that's a very clean score there for Forken.
5-5. This is
Virtual best of 3.
And this has got to be one of the best grand finals 4K matches in PH history.
Might even be global history, I would think.
Well, oh, that's number. This, I don't know who's gonna win this anymore at this point.
So essentially, we had the breakpoint trade between these two players. Forken going for his final pick of the entire tournament. That's number.
That is true.
Now, if you're Vulpsi, what will be a reply? I mean, obviously, a good reply is winning this pick and getting the breakpoint. But let's say the expectation happens that Forken gets this point. What will be Vulpsi's final pick?
I think Terabyte is a risky one to take. Inscape could work, but the good thing is there's no more Ellens left. It's either hybrid. I think Vulpsi should at least pick the hybrid that he's more comfortable with. Let's see who's gonna win this point though. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I did mention that this is the other of the two charts that is a guaranteed guaranteed points for Forken if he's on the form. He really needs to show it right now.
What is the start by Vulpsi? 99.52. That's among some of the best starts I've ever seen in a tournament.
Well, will it matter though once everything picks up?
So this is the first. Oh, all right.
Vulpsi?
These two players are holding on really well. 99 on this map is really good.
Vulpsi getting overall better act actually, but Forken is
there's the
catching
miss.
up. Vulpsi
There's
getting
the-
a drop.
There's the miss, but again, this is really close. This is much closer than the previous one. 100%. Forken at 99.39. You know, I'm just thinking Forken is kind of at the gunpoint position where you need to perform at your absolute best. Vulpsi misses.
Getting a drop and getting a 200 as well, so that won't help Vulpsi's case here. Forken getting a tad bit more breathing room.
Oh, there's another miss by Vulpsi.
There you go. Vulpsi already dropping act.
Oh, there's
dropping
Forken.
act.
Forken trades one of his own. Of course, it's not gonna be too much, but that is one thing that you might be relieved if you're Vulpsi.
But Vulpsi is bleeding accuracy though with those misses.
That is true.
I mean, Vulpsi is gaining, but you don't really want to bleed act.
That is true. Forken increasing this act in the chorus section. This is a very crucial part of the match if you want to take it. Can I just say, are we seeing a double 99 right now? What?
Yes, you are seeing a double 99 right now. But there's still half the chart remaining. I'm not sure if that double 99 will stay though once the second half ends.
This is not even a 10k lead. What in the world? This is a really, really close map. Anyone can take this.
Vulpsi actually has a better combo. I mean, never mind.
Never mind. But this part is pretty choke heavy. We did see these two players choke a while ago on this part.
Forken amassing pretty sizable combo accuracy advantage as well, so Forken practically safe going to the final third of this chart. Vulpsi needs to be flawless. He needs to do what he did during the intro.
Yep.
And also hope that Forken gets a massive drop somewhere.
Forken not missing anymore in this part. And we have this section. Oh my goodness, these two players are holding really impressive. Seeing double 99 is super amazing. Not many people can 99 this.
Oh man, both of these players not getting phased by these super tight releases, but Forken getting the better act between these two as well. Let's say the better act between the two.
They both just hit that bursty part. What in the world?
Yeah, they just did.
Forken's act right now, what? That is like among...
Oh man, that is really
good.
Ridiculous.
Oh, Forken drops.
Finally dropping that sizable combo, but that won't matter right now.
Will we see any more drops? Forken dropping twice is going to be fatal. But right now, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. We're at the final part of the chorus. The tone of the song is going to change here. Will anything change? Vulpsi dropping. This certainly the change. I think that's the nail in the coffin.
Forken really making a case here right now. Just almost right there. One hand on the trophy. It's just up to him if he wants to snatch it off the pedestal now.
Vulpsi outperformed himself in dance number.
But it's not enough though. Forken just getting a super phenomenal score. What is that, 978?
Double 99 on dance number? I gotta say, what? What? How are we seeing how is this even possible? Like a few years ago, I wouldn't even see it. I wouldn't think that we would be seeing double 99 in PH Nationals in dance number.
Oh man.
Remember when players back then were struggling to 98 the timing hell? This is the hard.
I remember back during my day, everybody was struggling to 96 in 99 is on show.
This is one of the...
Look how far we've come.
I would say PH really has gone to the world level, I'd say.
Well, here we go. Vulpsi's final pick Also, the final regular pick of the tournament. All the marbles here. If Vulpsi doesn't get this point,
Inscape
Forken will be winning the entire thing.
Inscape, in my opinion, has to be the pick. Oh, Forken is not confident. Oh, that's not good.
Oh. But Forken won Inscape last time around.
That's true, but remember, Tadoro was also won by... Forken also won Tadoro last round, and look at what happened.
Oh, yeah. Like, is Forken not sure if he's able to keep up his score from last time around? I mean, there's also Terabyte.
If I were Vulpsi, take a timeout, pick one of the hybrids. Why should I take a timeout? Because, remember, right-hand issue.
Yeah. Vulpsi mentioning can't play both hybrids.
Wow, look at the amount of viewers right now. We're at almost at 70. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Gosh, man.
Literally nice. I want to see a tiebreaker. I want to see a tiebreaker.
We need to see Nightburner.
70 right now. You guys are insane.
Okay, Vulpsi is going for Inscape.
You bet this. Are we going to be seeing the tiebreaker or...
We have to see Nightburner. Please.
Wait.
But first, we have to see if Vulpsi is able to get this point. This is... Oh man, that's the thing. We have no tactical timeouts the entire Grand Finals match.
That's true.
I did not expect this.
Oh man, I'm so hyped for this. Okay, here we go. Here's Inscape. Let's see who's gonna win this. Oh, Forken with the shot, but Vulpsi did as well. These LN cards, I think, should benefit Forken more. Oh, Forken with a huge act drop.
Oh, my heart, man. It's already pumping. Vulpsi getting a drop.
Also getting a drop. Forken. Oh, Forken getting some 200s. Vulpsi with another drop. Oh no, that's not a good start, but luckily that's just the beginning.
Forken getting a drop right there, but it's already a pretty sizable lead here for Forken. Vulpsi needs to get his game on.
That's true. Oh, Vulpsi with another drop, but luckily that was a clean one. This is still the beginning though, so I'm not going to be surprised if any miracle happens.
Remember, Forken just needs to win this point to deny Vulpsi the championship, and he's doing enough. Doing enough.
But here's the thing: the act advantage for Forken is not that big anymore. So there's definitely a big chance that it can still happen.
But Forken needs to be perfect from this point on. As you mentioned, Vulpsi kind of caught up. But Vulpsi obviously cannot make mistakes on his own as well.
I do remember Vulpsi missing on this break section. Oh, here we go, these breaks. Oh, Vulpsi's gonna break.
Vulpsi getting the drop. And that's the second one.
Doesn't seal it yet. Oh, that's the third one, is it? Unless that's client.
Forken, what are you doing? That's a combo.
Forken Turkey, basically being a Turks for 4K here right now.
Forken doing... Oh man, both players trading, but trades do favor whoever's in the advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just a third of a chart remaining. We might be crowning a new champion here.
Oh man, Vulpsi missing again and again.
And that might seal the deal. Forken is pulling ahead. What a way to make a case for arguably getting crowned as one of the Philippines' best players in 4K. Forken, just 1/4 of the chart remaining.
Coming from the loser's bracket at quarterfinals to getting the championship, that's a feat. That's certainly a feat.
2016, Tokiwa. 2017, Nero. 2018, Bodji. 2019, Korra. 2021, J1002. And ladies and gentlemen, your OSU Philippines National Osumania 4K National Champion, Forken, grabbing his 7th point, obviously denying us a tiebreaker, but what a way to win this tournament.
Wow. Ratio goes to Vulpsi, but that does not matter. This has got to be one of the best grand finals matches ever in PH history.
Oh yeah, it is.
7-5? has it ever been this close before? I mean, we did. I do remember Exodia versus Boji, but this one's definitely up there. That is a
Definitely.
deserved championship. Deserved championship. I'll just say this, all right? Vulpsi absolutely exceeded my expectations because the question the whole time was like, was Vulpsi going to remember the things that happened in the previous MWCs and last year's Oceania Philippines Nationals? He definitely bounced back this year.
Oh man, what a way! And obviously, as per tradition, we'll be seeing one of these players play the tiebreaker.
Forken crying right now. You absolutely deserve this championship, Forken. You absolutely do.
I just mentioned the names of the former national champions since 2016.
I wanna say,
We are one of them now, Forken.
yep. I
You
gotta say,
deserve this.
sabi ni Vulpsi pwede na siya magpahinga. But, Surf, you know what's happening this month. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Vulpsi.
You still have 3 months to go. Still have 3 months.
I mean, ano 3 months? Baka meron pa next year.
Eh, sige, the 2 years.
Oh. Oh man.
Papahingayin na, pahingayin na daw natin si Vulpsi. Kailangan pa namin lakas nyo.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be seeing the tiebreaker being played by these two players in a few moments once everything
Wait lang.
is changed to Nightburner.
Sisigaw lang ako, Kasi sabi sa chat, ano daw, sabi ko, ikaw rin! Ikaw rin! Di ko pwede sabihin sa stream eh. Pwede ba, bawal magmura, di ba? Bawal magmura sa stream.
Oh, bawal eh.
Wala, bawal eh. Wala. Kailangan, sabi nga ni, alam nyo, noong 2016, sinabihan kasi, sir, kailangan namin, you need to make sure na he has to get in the team. That's literally me to Vulpsi right now. We need you in the team!
Wala.
We-
Ang tabayanan nila yung MWC 4K roster reveal. It's coming in a few days. I mean, once everything ends, obviously. Once everything registration ends. Konting hintay na lang. Oh my goodness. We are going to be hearing Nightburner. Arcat, if you could increase the volume of the music on stream, please do. But yeah, we just have to note we're not yet done.
There's still one huge match.
There's still one super huge match coming at what 23 minutes from now.
I'll say this. Man, I can't believe how these players performed. Forken and Vulpsi went so far. They have proven themselves that they're on top of the PH scene. And like, wow, what a way to do it.
Definitely. My heart goes to Vulpsi. Heart's out for Vulpsi though, because this is the second year in a row he got to the podium, but falling short in the end. 2021 third place, 2022 second place. Who's to say 2023?
At the end of the day,
Somebody stops him, obviously.
at the end of the day, not many players can perform twice podium. Anyway, so there's that. The fact that I did see in the chat, the fact that Forken managed to pull through even though the keyboard issues, and Vulpsi, despite his hand, somehow performed better in the second match. You gotta give it to these two players. Fighting through adversity.
Vulpsi's undoing really was that final rice pick, the one before Inscape. Oh wait, the Camellia chart, yeah. Vulpsi kind of undone his progress right there. If he would have won it, then this would have gone way differently, I would think.
That's true, but I don't think it. But like at the end of the day, as long as these two players enjoyed, isn't that what it counts in the end?
Definitely. Well, if anything though, both of these players' jobs are not yet done. They have to play the time break. They have to finish this chart.
That's true.
Man,
what? I will reserve my messages and stuff for later, but at least on the 4K end, these players have stepped up from last year a lot.
We asked questions if all of these players are capable of playing harder stuff compared to last year, and they responded with flying colors.
It's not even just flying colors. Like they absolutely just overperformed, if that's even a term.
Yes sir. Naku, sasakit ang ulo namin yung map selectors next year. Hihirapan pa ba? Oh man, that is something we have to take note of once the 2023 nationals happen.
Seeing like high 90s, seeing high 99s in most of these maps, how?
I don't know anymore. Like,
can I just say, like, some of the players here, I think Surf can attest to that. I personally saw potential in them. Forkin is one of them, and wow, did they respond to that?
well, man, I mean, I have quite a message to give later on, but man, massive congratulations to all of the players who participated in the 4K tournament, especially these two who we're seeing right now. So yeah, the top three. Third place we have Mystery L, second place we have Vulpsi, and obviously winning it all, Forken. That's a very good top three if you like. You can't get any better top threes than that, I would think.
Is this the most stacked top 3 ever in PH history? For 4K at least. For 4K.
For 4K, I mean, not mentioning the fact na meron pang bigger 3 ang PH, aka you, Boji, and Swansea. But this is like the most stacked 3 players that I've seen playing in a single tournament.
I find it crazy. Like, Mystery, Forkin, and Vulpsi. How can you go better than that? And 4th is Silicosis. 5th to 6th was Apol and Podos. That top 6 would make a really solid team.
Like, Peter's right. I think that's something you mentioned.
What is Forkin doing right now?
Score.
99? Wait, 99? 97 is really good, but 99?
Well, Forkin getting a CS on outside there, but still maintaining an attack. What is this?
Okay, let's see if it's gonna be 99. Oh my god, I think Forkin secured it. Vulpsi's score is also super good. Oh my god, 99 and 9 burner? Wow! Oh my god, Forkin, what are you doing? $96 though, that is no slouch. I'm just saying that right now. The mere fact that players can even get an S on Night Burner, that's really impressive.
Well, now that we've wrapped up the 4K division, well, with a super phenomenal score here from 4Ken, we're not yet done. We just need to mention that to everyone watching on stream. We are
Oh,
not
man.
yet done with the night.
Yep. There is still I'd say the biggest match in 7K. It's going to be Kura versus Berry.
Rematch of last year's grand finals as well, and also same form. Korra having the twice to beat advantage.
Oh my god,
Also
what is
4Ken
this?
963.
56. Vulpsi's PA though, that's really good. I just noticed, but the ratio is just as good between the two players.
Yeah.
What a way to end. 7-5. That scoreline is ridiculously close. Oh man. How could I even describe this match?
Well, that's it. That's a 4K division.
That's it. I think it ended in a bang. It was the perfect
It
ending.
did. It did. Well, I guess it's well, I'll leave you to do the outro before we cut off the stream and change streamers for a second.
Well, I'm Silvas Canos. Joining me in the first match was Porcus Great, and on the second match it was Surf 285. Arcat, thank you so much for the stream. Shizu Boys and Airy, thank you so much for covering for us in the referees. To everyone who participated in this tournament for 4K branch, I gotta say thank you. Thank you so much to everyone who contributed here. We hope that everyone had a good time. And for the grand finals, the winner and the champion of the 4K division, 4Ken. I'm Silvas Els. Joining me again in Search 85. Now we are going to be signing off.
Probably. We'll be back in 14.
That's true.